Hello everyone, this is Shandilya. I'm a second year undergraduate currently studying in IIT Kanpur in the Department of Electrical Engineering. As a part of Vedantu Eklavya program in 2021 and got a rank of 3946 in JEE Mains 2021 and a rank of 1226 in JEE Advanced 2021. So today I'm here to clear all your doubts regarding JOSA counseling process. And given that your mock round two results have just arrived and your mock now round one will start from the 21st. So you must be having a whole lot of doubts and I'll just clear all of them. Okay. So let's proceed with it. Okay. So the first thing that you have to keep in mind that the first thing, and it's really important, the preference order that you have to fill in the JOSA process, that's the ultimate crux of it. So you have to make sure that you choose that preference order really wisely, and you can only change that preference order until tomorrow 5 p.m. So just make sure that you do it, you do well, and just change it or keep it, fix it, and do whatever the changes you have to make until tomorrow 5 p.m. Right? Yeah. Okay. So one of our friends, Arju Fajidar, he asked the question IT Roorkee Civil or IT Patna Electrical. Okay. Hello, Arju. So see, I'll give you an idea about it. Um, Basically, the thing is you're basically asking if you have to choose an older branch in a more older IIT, a lower branch in more older IIT, or a newer branch in more established IIT. See, this only depends on your only depends on your choice. Okay, so I'll give you the advantage and disadvantages of both, and just go ahead and tell me what's your choice. See, going at a new IIT and choosing electrical IT Patna in itself is a pretty established one. And many of my friends are there, the campus is really nice, the placements are pretty good. Like it's an IIT after all. So it's really good, IT Patna electrical. The thing in IT Roorkee is that IT Roorkee is at the sixth number, the sixth best IIT. And so once you go there, there are a whole lot of opportunities other than what you can do in your branch. Okay. So the opportunities that you get there, the campus feel that you get there, the alumni base of that, the professor base of that IT, it most certainly will be much better than IT Patna. That's for sure. And given that you are looking for a branch change, although I wouldn't suggest it, that you choose any particular IIT in the hope of changing a branch in first year, because that's a pretty risky business. So I wouldn't suggest that you take branch in mind and then get into an IIT. So both of them are pretty similar, but if I had to choose one, I'd go for IT Patna Electrical, because civil as a branch is decreasing in priority. But if you are really dedicated and you see yourself changing a branch, you can go for IT route. Was I clear? Some of the dots that we are getting is IT Kanpur Material Sciences or IT Roorkee Meta. IT Roorkee Meta. Meta, what exactly is this branch? I'm hearing it for the first time. Khushpreet. I've not heard about it. MNIT Jaipur EE versus NIT Jalandhar EC. I'd say go for NIT Jalandhar EC, man. Privanshu. That's for sure. It's some branch as I got today in round one. I got IT, KGP, Ocean Engineering, PSI, Ocean, I like it's correct. See, Sarthak, you're asking the question that you asked. So it's more or less there are good chances that you will get the branch that you got today, and I'd suggest that you stick with the counseling process till the sixth round, okay, before giving up freezing. So it's best if you stick to the process till the sixth round, because that'd be really helpful. And more or less, yeah, there are a whole lot of there's a good amount of chances that you will get that branch that you got today. NIT Trichy Chemical versus Triple IT Jabalpur CSE. So that's a tricky one. Okay. both the colleges, like Triple IT Jabalpur, I don't have much idea about that. Like, where does it stand among the triple IITs? But NIT Trichy is like, of course, it's very good. And I'd say, like, see, the CSE of triple ITs are pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. They can even be as comparable to the IITs. So, like, if Jabalpur is a pretty standard, pretty established triple IT, I'd say that you go for it. Like, it's a pretty practical solution. Like, choosing chemical over like CSE, that be like pretty stupid. Like, if you're like, if both of them are pretty established. Okay, right. IIT KGP Metallurgy versus Jadavpur CSE. Man, you guys are like totally in it. Okay. Wow, man. Okay, like I remember my counseling days. Anyway, IIT KGP Metallurgy versus Jadavpur University CSE. Okay, man. That's Arga Guha. Okay. See, Jadavpur University is is almost as good as like an IIT. It almost became an, as far as I know. If I were you and I had reappeared for JE and I had these two choices, I'd most definitely go for Jadavpur CSE, because see, it's ultimately the branch that you follow till the end. Okay, it's not the college. And given both the college and both the colleges are pretty established with, uh, it'd be like not so wise to go for metallurgy, right? But the thing is, sir, but some of you are like pretty damn into IITs. Okay, like I get it. Like even I was like one of them. Like you have to get into one IIT. I'd say like if you're really that into about it, if you really have that much of into about it, you can go to IIT. But if I were you, I'd go for Jadavpur. Right. What else do we have? IT Kanpur Electrical versus IT Bombay Mechanical. Srijan asks this. Man, Srijan, you are okay. Like you are in the same dilemma as I am. I came to IT Kanpur Electrical. Okay. And see, I'll tell you this. IT Kanpur Electrical versus this is funny. If I tell you IT Bombay Mechanical, that means like I'm regretting it, but I am actually. Anyway, see, IT Bombay Mechanical or IT Kanpur Electrical. See, the thing is now, the college is pretty similar. Okay, but if you're going branch wise, the thing is IT Kanpur Electrical is much more flexible and gives you much more idea about the things that are pretty like budding these days. For example, we have courses on data science, the electrical branch at least. On data science, we have courses on AI, we have courses on ML. All of them are like in last semesters, but they're present. And the thing is that one thing that I'll tell you is that if you come into IT Kanpur Electrical now, you'll be among the top given top 10, 15, 20% of the of your batch in first year. Okay, because electrical is like the second best branch. If you go to IT Bombay Mechanical, the thing is there's EC, and I think there's an E2, and then there's CSE, of course. And so you see the students who can perform better than you academically, there are a whole lot of them. So the competence thing is there. Okay, so I'd suggest IT Kanpur Electrical, bro. Yeah, and like once you get here, DM me. Yeah, yeah, we'll hang out. Let's see what else do we have here. Devjyoti Ray asks us: Triple IT AE, Triple IT B, CS, EC, JU. Man, you have to be a bit clear about it. I can't read it, man. Chemical, dual mining, NIT. See, the thing is now, Devjyoti, at this point, uh, at this point, the number of branches that you're getting now, bro. The thing is, the one that you choose completely depends on your choice. Okay, like, do you want to go in core? Do you want to go in non-core? Do you want to go for CSE, but branches like CSE, EC only? Or like, do you want to go for metallurgy mining? Because IT KGP mining is pretty damn good. Like, given the mining environment. I tell you that just decide what are the branches that you're looking for. If you're looking for an EC branch, then it's no, uh, No sense. It makes no sense that you choose like some college and like go to mining. Okay, so I'd say that choose the branch, like just make some mind. Okay. Here we come. Shantanu Oberoi, ITK stats and data science or ITR EC. Oh my god. See, I'll tell you this. ITK stats and data science. It's a new branch. Of course, I think it came last to last year. I don't remember. The guy who lives next door, the one who's adjacent to me, he has stats and data science as his branch. And I'll tell you this, they have made a pretty damn good curriculum for stats and data science. I'm not going to lie. And given that data science, data analysts are going to be like, see, data is booming. So like data science, data analyst, that's why they came up with this branch in the first place, because it's going to be really appealing a job, really appealing a stream, data science. And they have made the curriculum pretty damn good. They teach really good things, really appropriate things, given the branch. It's pretty good. But thing is, IT Roorkee ECE is a really old branch. The college is pretty damn fine. It's on 6th number, the 6th best IIT, so if you really want to experiment, okay, and you're really passionate about things like ML and data science, come to IT Kanpur. Okay, the branch is fine. The branch is pretty damn good. But if you're not like willing to take that risk, go with IT Roorkee, because it's IT Roorkee EC is very good. It's a very good branch. It's a very good college, and EC is like a pretty good branch. So yeah, that's my advice. Let's see what else. What do we have? Okay. Manoj Chain, he's really anxious. IT BHU chemical or IT Jodhpur mechanical, bro. Let's see. See, I'll tell you this. When the branches are like at the they are like the branch disparity is not that big among the colleges. You get it? I'd say give preference to college. Okay, chemical and mechanical. See, once you get to chemical, there's a good amount of chance that if you hustle there, you can like improve your branch, because like there are a whole lot of branches better than chemical. And then IIT BHU in itself is this, it's on the 7th or 8th number, I guess. I don't remember. So IIT BHU is pretty damn fine. So I'd say that, go with the IIT BHU branch. I go with IIT BHU because IIT Jodhpur, like choosing IIT Jodhpur and that too for a branch like mechanical over IIT BHU, that would be a tad bit risky. Yeah. So go with IIT BHU. Wow, guys. Okay. Let's see. Sudham Birari, a friend asked, Roorkee Civil or Madras Chemical? Bro, see, I'll tell you this. Civil, chemical, equivalent branches. Where are you from? See, I'll tell you this. There's an adjustment process associated with IT Madras if you're not from the south. Okay, and like I'm not stereotyping anything, because like South Indians have a problem in adjusting in colleges like IT Delhi, IT Bombay. And North Indians have a problem in adjusting colleges like IT Madras. And it's obvious, like there's a whole change of culture, man. Okay, so like if you are not really like, if you don't have that problem in adjusting, because there's a whole lot of challenges, okay, associated with it, then I'd tell you, like, you can go for IT Madras Chemical. Although if it were me, I'd go with IT Roorkee Civil, man, for sure. Which has better placement status, KGP Civil or Roorkee Production and Industrial? Man, okay, see, I'll tell you this. I'll be honest about it. Any idea about this? I'll tell you this. If you are like getting into an IIT like IT KGP and IT Roorkee, okay, bro, Vasu, you don't have to worry about placements, man. Okay, 95% of the students get placed, 90% of our students get placed in every single branch, bro. And like you don't have to like, worry about placements at all. Just maintain a decent CPI. Just grab some extra skills and you'll be good to go. Right. So don't worry about placements, man, if you're choosing between IITs. Okay, let's see. How are the placements of Kanpur Electrical? Manoj Das. It's okay. We have a term here which is associated with people who are really, really awesome at what they're doing. If you did something really well, we call it chap diya. Okay, that's a part of IT Kanpur culture. You want to know the placements of our Kanpur Electrical? It's pretty chap, man. Okay, the average salary is like around 20, 21. Almost everyone gets placed. I mean, you have to try really, really hard if you don't want to get placed. Okay, to not get placed, because almost everyone gets some final job. Okay, you have to worry about internships a bit, and that too, like if you're pretty good at it, like if you're just like pretty passionate about it, internships won't be a big problem in IT Kanpur Electrical. Okay, I'll be honest with you. So placements, they're pretty damn good. Let's see. IT Roorkee. Okay, have you got time for coding? Okay, this is the fifth time he asked this. Manoj Das, while doing electrical. Yes, I did. I do get the time for coding. Okay, like, see, the thing is, man, you can spend your entire day out in the campus. The campus is so beautiful. Okay, with your friends, just roam about, and that is important too. But like, if you do it on a daily basis, you have to make time. There is time available, but it depends on you how you use it. Okay, I get the time for coding. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that's not an issue. Let's see. Shaurya, IT BHU ceramic versus IT Roorkee geological technology. Bro, I'll tell you this. Both are pretty same. If you have to like choose between one of them, the colleges are at the same level. Study a bit. Like, I don't have any idea. I'm not going to lie about ceramics. What they teach there. Like, what is the course structure like? This I'll tell you. Go to the website, like go to the college website, go to the branch website, check out the course culture, the course structure, and whichever appeals you more, scrap it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see next. Textile in IT Delhi versus production and industrial in IIT Roorkee. Sakshi Mittal friend asked this. Textile in IT Delhi versus production and industrial in IT Roorkee. See, the thing is, Sakshi, if I were you, I'd go with IT Delhi for sure, because of all the reasons which are not relevant. Okay, the campus is super good. Okay, it's pretty damn good. The environment, like, I'm mostly oriented towards startups. Yeah, the IT Delhi culture, the IT Delhi startup culture is pretty damn good, pretty damn fine. It's very, very prevalent and very prominent, right? So I'd go with IT Delhi textile, and textile is like a pretty, and see, if you maintain a decent enough CPI above 8.5 in first year, you'd easily change your branch to some branches like EC3. There's E3, right? There's power and automation, I guess. So yeah, I'd go with IT Delhi if I were you, Sakshi. Let's see. IT BHU mining versus IT KJP geology. Will work hard for branch change and am interested in coding. Sonu Verma. See, this is the issue, Sonu. All of them thought that they'd work hard for branch change. Okay, all of them think so, and thing is, it's not that easy, right? It's tad bit like challenging. So, but if I were you, yeah, I'd say go with other choices that you presented. Lost it. Just give me a moment. IT BHU mining and IT KGB geology. Yeah. See, so I'd say, like, if you're really, really willing, the thing is, like, see, the coding culture will most probably be more prominent in IT KGB, right? And so if you're like really passionate about it, really passionate for a branch change, I'm not going to lie, it won't be that hard to get a branch change from geology. You can at least get to branches like mining and like, stuff like that. You can get to it pretty easily if you're like really, really passionate about a branch change. So, and like, it'd be good for you if you get into like a top 5 IIT, because like you're looking for a non-core type of, you have those kind of interests. So I'd tell you IIT KGP geology, like, take this risk and like own it. You know, that's my advice, man. Let's see. Kishan Sahu asks us, NIT Raipur CS versus NIT Rourkela Chemical. Man, NIT Raipur CS versus NIT Rourkela Chemical. Like, can you give me an idea where exactly does NIT Raipur lie among the NITs? Like, I don't think I have the context to answer this question. Okay, until then, Manoj. Okay, Manoj is like really, really anxious. IT Guwahati MNC, IT KGP MNC, IT Kanpur MNC in terms of placement. See again, just like I said. Okay, see, and like, let me tell you. Okay, I'll tell you two things. First of all, Manoj, don't think about placements when you are like getting branches like like MNC and in IITs like Guwahati, KGP, or Kanpur. Okay, just don't ever like bring that thought in your head. You will get placed, I guarantee it. Okay, let's just contact me after 4 years if you don't get placed in any of these branches. I'm pretty sure you'll get placed. I'm sure about it. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry about the placements, man. Okay, just go with any of the IITs, like once you're interested in. And like, if I were you, I'd go with IT Guwahati MNC. Why though? First of all, it's the oldest one. And IIT Kanpur MNC, man. Okay, see, you have to do your research work. IIT Kanpur MNC is not a BTech. It's BS, Bachelor of Science. There's more of mathematics there than computing. And if you ask me, my friends' curriculum, my friends who are in MNC, I've talked to them. There's a lot of mathematics actually, right? So if you're passionate about mathematics per se, get into IT Kanpur MNC. Placements ka chinta nahi hai, like they'll be all good, all fine. Otherwise, if you're like really passionate about mathematics though, okay, make sure, because it's going to be really tough if you don't like mathematics. Otherwise, IT Guwahati MNC. I'll suggest that. IT Guwahati MNC, pretty damn good. Manoj Jain, but I'm interested in mechanical, so I can prefer IT Jodhpur Mechanical or IT BHU Chem. Yes, for sure, man, for sure. Manoj, if you're interested in mechanical, man, then it's like no question. Just go with the IT Jodhpur. Go with IT Jodhpur, right? Go with it. Let's see, Dev Jyoti Ray. Okay, for someone into DS as in data science, right? Pursuing the BS from IT Madras, Triple IT Allahabad, Triple IT Bangalore, Jadavpur, IT KGP, itna. For someone into data science and pursuing the BS. I like, what exactly, like the question is like BS from IT Madras. Like, what's the question, man? Jyoti, I didn't get it, man. Let's see, Kishan Sahu, Raipur and Chhattisgarh. Samiksha asks us, IT Dhanbad or Bhubaneswar in CS? Okay, I am going to sound really bad here. There is an IIT in Bhubaneswar. I had no clue. Okay, I've heard of IT BHU. I've not heard of IT Bhubaneswar. If you ask me, Samiksha, IT Dhanbad for sure. Like, not only because I'm from Dhanbad. No. IT Dhanbad is like on the 11th or 12th number. It's a really old college, 1985. It was established around 1985 or so. And it's pretty damn good. Like, the college is pretty damn good. And CS in that college is like, you'll get a competitive environment. You'll get like, I have friends over there. They like, they are achieving their goals. Things are going as planned for them, right? If I were you, IT Dhanbad CS for sure. Let's see, what else do we have here? Devjyoti. For someone, I'll finally answer first, Devjyoti. For someone into data science and pursuing the online BS from IT Madras. BS is there some kind of a course, man? Is it some kind of a course, online BS from IT Madras? Which would be better? Triple IT Allahabad EC, Triple IT Bangalore CSEC, Jadavpur IT, ITKGC. And if you're interested in data science and you're already pursuing BS from IT Madras, the first thing that you have to remove is an ITK mechanical, man. Come on, like, don't be that Indian, right? Don't be that Indian. IT KGP mechanical, chemical dual metallurgy. See, if you're really into data science and you choose IT KGP chemical dual or metallurgy, it'd be really, really disappointing. Okay. But like, see, I'll tell you this. Once you get into an IIT, a whole lot of opportunities open for you. But given that you are getting like pretty decent branches in Triple IT Allahabad, Triple IT Bangalore, and like Jadavpur IT, it's a tough choice to make, man. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It's a tough choice to make. Once at one point, there's the appeal of an IIT. Okay, the opportunities that come with it, and on the second hand, there's like, the good branches, and like Triple IT Allahabad and stuff, they're pretty damn fine. Okay, if I were you, I'd go with any of the above one. Okay, I'd not go with metallurgy or chemical dual in ITKGP. Okay, but the thing is, like, once you get into those branches, there's a whole lot of free time in branches like chemical and metallurgy. So yeah, I mean, you can go with it, I guess. Dilbag Rai. Yeah, let's clear Dilbag's dot, shall we? Okay, Dilbag is on the same percent as I was. ITD, Computational Mechanics, ECM, or ITK-EE. See, I'll tell you this. ITK, of course, I chose ITK-EE. The thing is, ITD, ECM, no, Electrical and Computational Mechanics. Have you ever heard of mechatronics? It's the counterpart of that. They try to recreate that in India, right? So IT Delhi ECM is not like in the top 5 branches or so there in IT Delhi. IT Kanpur Electrical is the second best branch in IT Kanpur, right? So I'll tell you this. Go with like I went for IT Kanpur Electrical, of course, and these were the reasons. But then again, like, the campus is much more appealing there. And the thing is, branch changing in Delhi, as far as I have, came to know about it, is not that hard. If you get a CPI of 8.5 above, you can easily get into electrical branch. 9.5 above, you can get into computer. But like, that shouldn't be like a prominent deciding factor. If you believe in yourself, yeah, you can go, and you're really, really passionate about IT Delhi, right? Go with IT Delhi ECM. Otherwise, IT Kanpur Electrical all the way, man. Okay. Dilbag Raya, okay, he's bro, did you done with internship? No, bro, I am in second year, na, bro. I just entered second year. Okay, I'm not in third year. They do it. But I am doing an internship. I'm doing a research internship under one of the profs here. Okay, and I'm working with one of the startups too. Like, I'm working with a startup, and it's a software intern. Like, I'm a software intern there. So yeah, I guess. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Harsh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. IT Roorkee Mechanical or IT Dhanbad MNC, please batao. Bata raho, bro. See, IT Roorkee Mechanical, if I were you. IT Roorkee Mechanical. IT Roorkee is much better than, like, it's much above IT Dhanbad. First of all, that. And like, see, if you don't have that kind of a problem, like branch wise problem, right? I tell you that you go with IT Roorkee Mechanical because the college is pretty damn decent. Like, you can choose the college over here. But if you're like really interested in MNC as a branch, go with IT Dhanbad MNC. If you're really, really interested in MNC as a branch. Otherwise, I'll tell you to go with IT Roorkee Mechanical, right? Yep. Let's see. Abhinav asks us, IT Roorkee data science. And guys, like, if you have some kind of a doubt about the counseling process too, na, bro, just ask it. Okay, choice filling, all most of it is like, I get it. Most of it is in the brochure, you know. But like, if you have some kind of doubt in that portion, ask me. Is there double major program in ITK? Kunal, yes, there is a double major program in ITK. There is a double major program in ITK. You can like it's more or less CPI based, but yeah, you can freaking do an MBA with a BTech course. You can BTech MTech, you have heard of it, right? BTech MTech 5-year course. You can do a BTech MBA course here, and I'm not going to lie, I'm looking forward to it. When it comes to choosing it, like you get the option after 5th semester or so. So the first semester of 3rd year, you get the option then, right? Please answer the question mentioned in the thumbnail. Man, Rishi, man. You guys have a problem with the fee payment process with the See, any of you have that kind of problem? I'll just address it. You know what? I'll address it and then we can move forward. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. And then I'll like look into it. IT, just give me a moment, right? Change in preference order after mock 2. The thing is, till tomorrow 5 p.m. Okay, guys, you can change your preference order till tomorrow 5 p.m. So get ready, get vested, and like choose what like get like order things around. Okay, till tomorrow 5 p.m. The whole slide and freeze, and okay, the thing is, freeze option. Once you freeze a seat, you accept it. You won't be like carried on with the process. If you get your desired branch, you don't want to move above, you don't want to move down, choose freeze for sure. And then there was slide, I guess. This slide, yeah, slide. Okay, see, slide. Once you choose slide, you're accepting this branch, but if you get a better branch in the same institute, you're willing to take it. Okay, so that's the thing about slide. Like there's going to be some shifting, but only if there's vacancy in the same institute in a better branch, or not per se a better branch, but like in your above choice, right? Then there's float. You accept the seat and you're willing to like get it changed. You are willing to like see if you get a better branch in any of the institute. Okay, so that's float. That's when you select float. The thing about fee payment, okay, get this, guys, this is important. In either way, either of the 3 ways that you choose, you are accepting the seat that has been allotted to you, right? In freeze, you are accepting it. You don't want any changes. Slide, you are accepting it, but you can get a change in like in the same institute. And in freeze, you're accepting it, and float, you're accepting it, and you can get a change in any of the institute. So you're accepting the seat, and that's why there's a seat acceptance fee associated after the first round, right? And if you don't pay it, you won't be carried on with the counseling process. And as far as I remember, it's 15,000 for SC, ST, PWD and 35,000 for all the other categories, right? So, keep that in mind, man. Okay, don't miss the deadline for fee payment, seat acceptance fee. Don't miss that. Now, basically, after first round seat allotment, next what? Okay, if you get the desired branch, if you freeze stuff up, you can start with the document upload process. Okay, right? If you freeze stuff, if not, you have to just you just have to pay the seat acceptance fee, and then you can wait for the next rounds. But the document upload process has to begin if you like choose freeze after the first round itself, right? No. Let's see. Yes, guys, do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button, man, if you're enjoying the session, right? Do that. Let's see. For someone, okay, Devjyoti, I'll address this. You are pretty panicky. For someone into data science and pursuing the online BS from IT Madras, a 4-year online course. Okay, and the BS is on which course exactly? Can you give me an idea? Which stream is it from? Okay, just give me an idea about which stream are you following. Okay, our friend NIT KKR, which one is it? Okay, data science, Devjyoti. Okay, if you're already pursuing data science, man, then I tell you, do not go with IT KGP. Okay, the one that you are, okay, you remove that option. It's good. Which would be better? Triple IT Allahabad EC, Triple IT Bangalore CS, Jadavpur. See, if you're getting Triple IT Allahabad, na bro, don't go with Jadavpur and ITK, right? And ITK or an IT Warangal. If you're getting Triple IT Allahabad, because the CS EC branches are pretty damn fine there. I'll tell you this, okay, and this is as far as I can go. If Triple IT Bangalore is at par with Triple IT Allahabad, go with CS there. Okay. If Triple IT Bangalore is like it's not as good per se, go with Triple IT Allahabad. Right? Triple IT Allahabad easy. Okay. Give me a moment, guys. I think it's my roommate. Just I'll be back just in a second, right? Hello, guys. Yeah, that was my roommate. Anyway, IIT Raipur CS versus NIT Rourkela. Okay, ITD EE1 versus IT Guwahati MNC placements POV, which is better? Both are equivalent, man. Although if I were you, I had to choose among one of them. If you're really not that big a passionate for MNC, right? I tell you, go with ITD EE1 for sure. Don't even think about it, right? Don't even think about it. Rishi Dalal, if I freeze in the third round, then should I verify documents after the third round, or documents should be verified after fee payment in the first? Document verification has to be done in the first round, bro. After the first round, you have to get done with the document verification process. Right? You have to get done with it after the first round itself. NIT KKR Mech versus IIEST Shipur Mechanical. Bro, okay, Shubhayu Sinha, I am going to be honest here. I don't have much idea about IIEST Shipur, right? Although if both the branches are of course same, okay, and just like check it, man. Like if you're like not, if you can like create a preference between NIT KKR and IIEST Shipur, go with NIT. Like I'm guessing it. Okay, I don't have any idea. Like NIT KKR sounds better, I guess. So like just go with like which one is better, because the branch is same, na bro. So like you won't get a problem there. So just choose any one of them depending on the college. Okay. Like I don't have much idea about IIEST Shipur. That's why I can't comment on this, right? Sonu Verma, is BS less preferred BTech and sitting for placement? No, bro. See, the thing is like if you're like looking at the top 10 ITs or so, the placement order of BS and BChem, BTech and BS, it's more or less same, right? Like you won't get a problem there. Okay. And like BS and BTech placements are more or less same. Okay. So yeah, placement wise, won't be any problem. What's the difference between BS MNC and BTech MNC? Abhinav, I'll come to you. Just let me answer Anish first. Devyoti, I'll address your doubt. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Anish, what's the difference between BS MNC, BTech MNC? I'll just put it in the easiest way possible. MNC is mathematics and computing, right? BTech MNC is more about computing. BS MNC is more about mathematics. That's all I'm going to say. Right. Okay. Abhinav, IT Roorkee data science and AI versus IT Indore CSC, provided I would do minor in CSC, say please. Bro, I'd say go with IT Roorkee, man, because like IT Roorkee is a much better branch than IT Indore. Data science and AI is a new branch. I'm not going to lie, but you have to take some chances there, I guess. Like, if you're like a tad bit on the experimental side, I'd tell you to go with IT Roorkee data science and AI for sure. Instead of IT Indore, right? What would be my future if I pursue IT Bombay economics? The future would be pretty damn good if you pursue any course in IT Bombay, bro. Okay, Shantanu. IT Bombay economics is a pretty established branch. People have this. Okay, I'll clear this out for every one of you. We'll have this prejudice about economics. It's not that good a branch. It's there in IT Kanpur too. IT Kanpur economics, BS economics. I'll tell you this. It's the fourth or fifth best branch here. The placements are pretty damn fine. The course is very, very, very flexible. So like you can learn a whole lot of new things. You will have a whole lot of free time. Are you getting it? And the people who get into eco, they are like pretty at par with the students here. Like, because it's like the fourth or fifth branch, fifth best branch. So do go with that, right? Do companies allow BSc students to sit for placement? Yes, bro. Sonu, man. Yeah, companies do allow BSc students to sit for placement. Like, there's some companies now, bro, that go with like they stop taking students after the top 2 or top 3 branches, right? There's some companies like that. So for them, even if there's some branches which are like in the BTech domain and lower than that, like lower than EE or EC, they won't be sitting at for those interviews, right? But like there is no discrimination BS BTech person. BS BTech wise, there is no discrimination. Know you from child, bro. TPS Dhanbad. Bro, okay. I think I know this guy. Okay, Abhinav. Abhinav, this guy is an old friend of mine. Yeah, you took a drop, you came here. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice way of meeting a friend after a long time. Hi, bro. Yeah. Kishan Sahu, NIT Raipur CS versus NIT Rourkela Chemical, Raipur in Chhattisgarh. Devjyoti, can you please repeat that? Couldn't get there in the part about triple IT A or triple IT B. See, the thing I'm telling you is, see, if you're getting a triple IT Allahabad, there's no point at choosing any other, like triple IT Allahabad is a pretty good college. I know that. And like if you're now see, if you're really if triple IT Bangalore, like I don't have a pretty good comparison idea between triple IT Bangalore and triple IT Allahabad, but like if you're really if you like get into it, triple IT Bangalore, I don't know if it's like at par with triple IT Allahabad. If it is at par with triple IT Allahabad, go with triple IT Bangalore CSE, right? Otherwise, I'll tell you to go with triple IT Allahabad, easy. That's my advice. Harit Singh Purvia, really passionate at ITBHU mining versus triple IT Jabalpur. Is it JBP Jabalpur? Yeah, Rajat. I got it, man. Got it. versus NIT Allahabad Electrical. ITBHU mining versus triple IT JBP CSE versus NIT Allahabad Electrical. See, at this point, I'll tell you this completely depends on what you want to choose as a branch, right? If you're really passionate about CSE, go with triple IT. If you're passionate about mining, go with ITBHU, because the opportunities that you get in ITBHU and triple IT JVP pretty much same, or an IT Allahabad person, like won't be that big a difference. That's all I'm saying. Or if you're really passionate about an IT Allahabad Electrical, like it's somewhat in between, because like if you're really passionate about CSE, once you get into an IT Allahabad Electrical, you'll get some exposure about the CSE branch too, and you'll be the second best branch. Although NIT Allahabad, if there's EC in that college, no, bro, I won't suggest going with electrical. I tell you, like, choose between ITBHU mining or triple IT JBP CSE, right? NIT, okay, yeah, Devjyoti, triple IT A, EC or NIT Warangal C. I tell you to go with see, NIT Warangal is fine, very fine, EE. But the thing is now, if you're getting ECE in triple IT Allahabad, go with triple IT. That's my advice. Like, of course you can choose it. IT Bombay Civil versus IT Roorkee Mechanical, bhaiya batao. IT Bombay Civil versus IT Roorkee Mechanical. See, I'll tell you this. If you're really passionate about a good college, like IT Bombay, the best college, really passionate about that, go with IT Bombay Civil. But if you're like willing to compromise in the college portion, go with IT Roorkee Mechanical. But like if you're really passionate about college, there won't be much difference in placement or opportunity wise per se. You can like get a whole lot of free time. You can learn a whole lot of good stuff in IT Bombay Civil. IT Roorkee Mechanical, I'll tell you this, mechanical as a branch is very consuming. Okay, there's not going to be much free time. So yeah, if you're really interested in mechanical, go with IT Roorkee Mechanical. Okay, let's see. Looney loser. Man, don't underappreciate yourself, man. Anyway, preference order for IT Bombay Chemical, Mechanical, and IT D Mech Chemical. ITD chemical mechanical. Is there a branch called chemical mechanical? Like, are the commas missing in the question? I don't get it, man. Okay, because chemical mechanical is not a branch, man. Just frame it right. Okay, I'll get back to you. Engineering design versus mech IIT M. Your opinion? IIT M में engineering design versus mech. Mechanical, more established branch. I don't have that kind of an idea about engineering design, but I'll tell you this: mechanical is a pretty old branch, right? Go with it. Just give me a moment, guys. Right? See, I asked you this, and yeah, we are in the Q&A process. Hey, is there a good chance that I can CSE in Manet? As in mocks, I got electrical. What is Manet, bro? Are you talking about MNIT? MNIT. Like if you're talking about MNIT, if you're at electrical, I see either way now. Either way, you have to like go with all the 6 rounds. It'd be advisable if you didn't get your best branch now, go with all the 6 rounds. Okay. And maybe yeah, like there is a good amount of chance that you may jump from electrical to CSE if there are like vacancies that are created, like new vacancies. Like yeah, stay with it. There's no problem in like not like there's no point in not going with it, right? Not staying with all the 6 rounds. So like stay with the rounds and you'll get it. Yeah. Loony loser, man. Just tell me a name. I don't want to address you as loony loser. Okay, tell me a name first. Anyway, yeah. IT Bombay Chemical, IT Bombay Mechanical, IT Delhi Chemical, IT Bombay Mechanical preference order. Wow, that's. I tell you this: IT Bombay Mechanical, IT Delhi Mechanical, IT Bombay Chemical, IT Delhi Chemical. That's my advice, right? Harsh Parwal, college versus branch in long run. बताओ भैया. College versus branch in long run, branch for sure, right? I know people who didn't start their careers as you guys, right? Didn't start with IITs and ITs, triple ITs. Went with CSE branch in a college you may not know. Currently working in Amazon, man. In the first 5 years of his career, right? Branch for the long run, for sure. Preference order for BS Chem, IIT Bombay, Civil IT Madras, Chemical IT Roorkee. Wow. See, Srijan, I'll tell you this. BS Chem, Civil, Chemical. The branches are at the same level. There's not much difference given the opportunities that you are going to get in all the branches, given the free time that you're going to get, right? So I'm going to like totally be biased and like do the segregation college wise. I tell you IT Bombay Mechanical. Wait. Srijan, yeah. I tell you IT Madras, IT Madras, then IT Bombay, and IT Bombay, IT Madras, both of them. See, Srijan, I'll tell you this. People don't generally go with IT Madras if like there's issue in adjusting with it. North Indian people, South Indians don't generally go with IT Delhi. If you don't have that kind of an issue, you can go with IIT Madras. Otherwise, IT Bombay, BS Chem, and IT Madras Civil, both of them are at the same level. Okay. If I were you, I'd choose IT Bombay, BS Chem among the 3 of them because IT Bombay, right? And there's a good amount of chance that you are going to like get a branch change from BS Chem if you hustle for it, right? Abhinav asks us last question: IT Guwahati DSAI versus IT Roorkee DSAI. Abhinav bro, IT Roorkee, because IT Roorkee is like better now, and DSAI in itself is like a newer branch. So yeah, it's best to give your trust to the college. But I suggest you this: just look into the course structure and get an idea, and like get an idea as to which of them is better course structure wise. If I were you, I'd go with IT Roorkee right away. Shilata Mangu IT KGB mechanical versus IT Dhanbad EC. That's a dicey one. Uh, IT KGP mechanical. Yeah, guys, do hit the like button, do it, subscribe if you are liking this session. And IT KGP mechanical versus IT Dhanbad EC. IT KGP mechanical, man, because IT KGP is much better than IT Dhanbad. I'm not going to lie. So like go with IT KGP. Sonu, yeah, fire away. We are like getting to the end of the session, bro. So yeah, just get done with your questions, guys. And if you like it enough, maybe we can have a session next time too. Yeah, Sonu, you can ask a question. And if you guys have any other doubts related to Q&A, and like you have any other doubts related to the entire counseling process, you can ask that too, right? Do that. Choosing KGP geology over BHU mining would not be a bad decision, right? If you only want to go to GK for coding. Uh, See, Sonu, the thing is now, I'll tell you this. And I'll be as honest as possible as I am. If you only want to go for coding. The thing is now you make a decision and you make it good and you make it bad. That completely depends on you, man. Right? I'm going to sound a bit philosophical here, and like I may sound like your parents, but that is true. Okay, you choose a branch, you choose a college, and what you make of it, it completely depends on you. Sundar Pichai was in IT KGP metallurgy. He did his freaking masters in material sciences, and he is the CEO of Alphabet. Okay, right now, like who would have seen that coming? So there's no such thing as a bad decision or good decision. There are conventional decisions and unconventional decisions. So if you really want to go with IT KGP geology, the thing is now, if you hustle a bit, you can easily get a branch change from geology. Easily. And the thing is like, if you go with mining, the placements are going to be much better for sure. If you go into the core of it, and mining is like, you are going to get a whole lot of free timing mining too, like if you're interested in coding. So if there's like a whole lot of like rethinking going on, I would say that you can go with BHU mining too. Like you're going to get time for coding anyway. So yeah, that's my advice. Civil IIT M or Civil IIT K? See, again, Strujan, it's a thing about like choose between ITK or ITM. If I were you, ITK. Okay, because I wouldn't adjust that good in ITM, right? So ITK. Rajit asks us IT BHU mining versus triple IT Jabalpur CSE versus an IT Allahabad electrical. I just asked this. I just answered this question, Rajat. If the colleges are this varied now, you should like pursue the branch you're interested in. Okay, you should pursue the branch you're interested in for sure. Okay, so look into it. My last question: IT Bombay Engineering Physics or IT Roorkee EC? IT Roorkee EC, man. Engineering Physics is like EC is a pretty decent branch, and in IT Roorkee, I think it will be the second best branch. So you will be in the second best branch in IT Roorkee, which in itself is like on the sixth number, seventh number. I don't remember, but like yeah. So IT Roorkee, EC. That's my advice. That's it. Yeah. If guys have any other doubts, you can fire away. No problem, Shantanu. That's what I'm here for. So if you guys have any other doubts, you can fire away. Or we can get done with the session, right? Uh, any other process, any other doubt related to the counseling process? Anything? The thing is, Vedantu has this site called this portal Reignite on YouTube. This site where you are going to get all the counseling sessions. You're going to get idea about all the counseling sessions from preference order stuff to the process of it. Any kind of doubts, and the sessions are like they're taking sessions every single day. Okay, so you can like just get into these sessions and get your doubts cleared. And so yeah, do subscribe to the channel, man. It's going to be really really helpful for the next month or so for you guys, given the counseling process. So no, it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure from my side. Sarthak, Bhaiya, my school name is wrong in J advanced lip. Will I have a problem in counseling? I cannot attest on this, man. Okay. I don't think there'd be much bigger problem. Okay. Like school name, as in if there's a spelling error, so I don't think they'll be like they'll take it much seriously. I don't think so. लेकिन अगर स्पेलिंग एरर बहुत लाइक नाम ही चेंज करके रखा है, दूसरा स्कूल ही का नाम भर दिया है, I'd suggest like you get into it like this ask with the Q&A portal that's there on the JOSA site. Okay, I don't if agar spelling mistake hai वैसा कुछ सीन है ना, won't be a big problem. Otherwise like go for it. IT ISM ECE versus IT Indore EE. IT ISM ECE for sure, Kajal. If I were you, of course, if I were you, that's my choice. Not to be really clear these days. IT ISM is like the 11th best IT, na? So, and EC is like the second best branch there. So, no, I don't think you should choose IT Indore EE over IT ISM EC, because like EE is in itself is like below EC, and IT Indore I think too is below IT ISM. So, go with IT Dhanbad, right? Srijan, do you regret taking EE in IITK? Bro. As I told you, man, as I just said, you take a decision. It can be either conventional, it can be either non-conventional, right? And it depends on you whether you make it a good one or bad one, right? All I can say is I'm trying my best to make it a good one, right? Yeah. So guys, I think the questions have like I've tried as much as I can to answer the doubts that you guys had in the counseling process and the choice filling. If you guys have any problem, you can like just get in touch and like stay tuned with the channel, man. I'm not going to. It will really really help you for the coming month. Stay tuned with the Reignite YouTube channel. It's going to really help you. And this is the Vedantu Mentor website. Okay, do visit it. And IT Madras Ocean versus IT Hyderabad Civil. Depends on the branch you're interested in, bro. Okay, I'll tell you this. And people generally like again the college. See if you're like really ready for the life in for life in IT Madras, if the culture of it, or IT Hyderabad. If you're really really ready for it, you can go with IT Hyderabad, IT Madras. But ocean engineering, I think, is a branch that's fading away. I mean, I don't have much idea about it. So, but IT Hyderabad is a pretty new IIT, right? I tell you to go with, yeah, I tell you to go with IT if you're not like don't have much problem about choosing, so IT Madras. IT Madras, go with IT Madras. Right. Let's see. IT KGP mining versus IT BHU metallurgy. See, sir, IT KGP mining for sure, because like not only is the college better than BHU, like KGP is better than BHU, but the branch mining is at par, if not better, with metallurgy, right? Also, IT KGP mining is like pretty old, pretty packed up branch, as in like, it's stuffed up with alumni base, professor base. The professors are excellent. The alumni is excellent. You can get a whole lot of help no matter which field you want to go to. You want to go to in core, you want to go to in non-core, you can like, you will get a whole lot of help from people. Then IIT KGP in itself is like, the first IIT, so उसका तो कुछ बात ही नहीं करना है. So IIT KGP mining, I'd say that. So guys, I hope I could, I really hope I was. So should I definitely see? You should not definitely do anything, just on my choice. But if I were you, I'd most definitely go with IIT KGP mining for sure. Unless and until you're really passionate about metallurgy. That. Anywho, so like I really hope I could help you guys, and I really hope you enjoyed the session. If you enjoyed the session, hit the like button. Do subscribe. Stay tuned with the channel. It's really going to help you, right, for the coming year. So yeah, bye bye guys, and I'll see you soon.